Next is your RISC, Reduced Instruction Set Computer. RISC or Reduced Instruction Set Computer is a type of a microprocessor architecture that utilize a small, highly optimized set of instructions rather than a more specialized set of instructions often found in other type of architecture. That is, we can see that it is a highly optimized set of instruction rather than a more specialized set of instruction. It is called as a RISC. The full form of RISC is a reduced instruction set computer. So we reduce a lot of set of instruction and we define a new. So this is a RISC architecture. We have a hardware control unit, instruction cache, data path, data cache, and main memory. These are the architecture for RISC. A hardware control unit, then we have an instruction where we can store the instruction, the data part, source and destination, data cache, we can store the data, and there is a main memory. Here we can store the all the data. There is a RISC architecture. Next is your characteristics of a RISC processor. RISC Mini Reduce Instruction Set. As the acronym say, aims to reduce the execution times of an instruction by simplifying the instruction. The major characteristics of a RISC are as follow. Compared to normal instruction, they have a lower number of instruction. First instruction. The addressing modes in case of RISC is also lower. All the operations that are required to be performed takes place within the CPU. All instructions are executed in a single cycle, hence have a faster execution time. In this architecture, the processor have a large number of registers and a much more efficient instruction pipeline. Also, the instruction formats are of fixed length and can be easily decoded. These are the characteristics of a RISC processor. Next is your difference between the CISC and RISC. CISC. A large number of instructions are present in the architecture. RISC. Very few instructions are present. Very few instructions are present. The number of instructions are generally less than 100. Some instruction with a long execution times. These include instruction that copy an entire block from one part of memory to another, and others that copy multiple register to from a memory. RISC, no instruction with a long execution time due to very simple instruction set. Some early RISC machine did not even have an integer multiply instruction, requiring compilers to implement multiplication as a sequence of addition. CISC variable length encoding of the instruction, RISC fixed length of encoding of the instruction are used. CISC example, IA32 instruction size can range from 1 to 15 byte. RISC example, in IA32 generally all instruction are encoded as a 4 byte. CIC. Multiple formats are supported for specifying operand. A memory operand specifier can have a many different combination of displacement, base and index register. RISC. Simple addressing format are supported. Only base and displacement addressing is allowed. CISC supports array. RISC does not support array. CISC arithmetic and logical operation can be applied to both memory and register operand. Arithmetic and logical operation only use in RISC register operand. Memory referencing is only allowed by a load and store instruction, that is reading from memory into a register and writing from a register to memory respectively. CISC implementation programs are hidden from machine level program. The IAS provides a clean abstraction between programs and how they get executed. Then RISC implementation program exposed to machine level program. Few RISC machine do not allow specific instruction sequences. Then in a CISC condition codes are used. RISC no condition codes are used. In CISC the stack is being used for a procedure argument and return address. In RISC register are being used for a procedure arguments and return address. Memory references can be advocated by a some procedure. So there is a difference between CISC and RISC. Always ask in MSBT exam for a 4 marks. So that is important. You have to read at least a 8 point for the 4 marks or a 6 marks. So that is the difference between a CI and RISC. We can see that the full form of RISC is a reduced instruction set computer. So RISC is a more important in the microprocessor. So this is all about the fourth chapter. You will get what is 8086, what is a pin diagram, what is a minimum mode, maximum mode, what are the risks, what are the flags we are studying, arithmetic architectures, and all the things. So this is about the 8086 architecture. In the fifth chapter, we will study about the how the actual execution and programming are done in a 8086. जैसे कि we are done the programming in C and C++, that type of programming are done in microprocessor also. So we will discuss in a fifth chapter. Now I will end up with a fourth chapter. Okay. Thank you. If you have any query related to the video, you can ask me in an online session, or during after watching the video you can message me or WhatsApp me for the any query. So I will give you answer. Thank you.